critical component in all the subs is making sure we have one, if not two, multi-beam sonars. We needed what I want to do is have acoustic data communication, because I find nothing more annoying than someone trying to call me from the surface. So being able to have a regular transmission of the sub status, and then we can text message back and forth, I prefer to having someone calling me up and ruining whatever we're working on. So we have components is the multi-beam sonar. So when I started the business, old timers in the industry told me I was nuts, and they continue to tell me that, but they said it earlier with more conviction. And partly because I said I was going to take inexperienced pilots in a submarine, in current, in zero visibility, in Puget Sound. And they thought I was insane. I said, you don't underappreciate what multi-beam sonar does for situational awareness. In the old days with the scanning sonars that weren't very accurate, you just couldn't do what we can do. We regularly train our pilots in 1 to 2 foot visibility on a 300-foot shipwreck and 250 feet off of the mouth of Port of Everett, where we can get knots, a knot or two of current. So that's been a critical component in all the subs, is making sure we have one, if not two, multi-beam sonars. So being able to have a regular transmission of the sub status, and then we can text message back and forth, I prefer to having someone calling me up and ruining whatever we're working on. So we have
on board this sub is because Stockton Rush feels like it's irritating when people from the mothership communicate with him to see if he's still alive while diving down in the ocean in his experimental tin can. He finds communications from the surface world where people are trying to make sure he's okay. He finds that irritating. He thinks it gets in the way of his work. I don't know what to really say about this dude. I have definitely been biting my tongue because I'm trying to be as nice about this situation as possible. But everything I learn about Stockton Rush is really starting to make me look at this guy sideways. And it's obvious that this guy just feels as if maybe, I don't know, he's like the smartest person on earth. Oh, who needs communications in my little rinky-dink sub that I control with the Logitech controller? Who needs communications? You're only getting in the way of my research. Of course everything's gonna go fine. And now we have 4 other individuals, presumably at the bottom of the ocean with only a few hours of oxygen left. And partially because this Stockton dude thought that it was unnecessary to have communication devices inside of this little unregulated, uncertified experimental sub that he is taking thousands of meters below where this vehicle should have been in the first place.